I recently submitted some books to CG. Well, first Heroes Restoration. So shout out to them for pressing and cleaning and putting up with me. Really appreciate it. I had noticed, or I got hold of their information through Gem Mint Collectibles. So shout out to Gem Mint, giving some of his people some business. But I actually did my due diligence and looked them up, their website, and yeah, they're legit. They do good work. So I sent them my books, and they sent them out to CGC, and I just got them back. So I'm gonna go ahead, open these up. And I already took a peek. I'm not gonna lie, I took a peek on CGC. One of these books is a one of a kind. It's the only one in existence. Two of these books came back and are way better condition than I thought they were going to be. So I'm really excited to see what kind of work they did. All right. So real quick, I do have this 5.5 CGC graded Fantastic Four 67 origin and first appearance of him, Warlock and Cameo. So that's a 5.5, and I actually ended up getting Fantastic Four 66 graded, so that one actually came back at a 6.5. So definitely excited on that. There's a lot of creasing. It's a two-part origin of Warlock Begins. Him does not appear, but it's part of his origin story. So we have 65, or 66 and 67, both part of the collection for Warlock. So super excited with that one. Next up, we have, let's see, we'll start with this one. We have a 7.0 cream to off-white pages, Submariner #1. So there you go. There's your Submariner #1. Turned out pretty good. I don't remember what the notes were, but I do see light creasing on the sides. There is foxing. I do remember that there was a shadow, and there's definitely a big one on the back in the cream to the off-white pages. But I'm thinking he's going to come sometime soon. Next up, this one was pretty cool. I was wondering what this was going to be. The spine looks amazing for a square-bound book, but there's a lot of like Marvel shipping. There's that finger tear on the side. But Fantastic Four Annual 6, 6.0 graded. Birth of Franklin Richards, first appearance of Annihilus. These are all going up on the wall. These are all part of the PC. Well, maybe not all of them. I'd be willing to get rid of this one if somebody wants to throw out a good offer. Thor and Loki appearance, Hulk, Thing, and Hercules cameo. Tales of the Watcher backup story. I honestly got it just for the cover. Marvel chipping and tearing up there. Another tear down there. So there's some damage to it. It was like that when I sent it in, but it turned out pretty good. That's why we have them in cases. There is a crease on here, but it's flat. It just breaks color, which definitely you can tell they worked on it and they got that out. So thank you. Looks like they pressed out that staple pretty good. Just a color breaking mark now. They did some good work. They got the iron this out. I remember this being a pretty bad little stress crease on it, and I don't know if you guys can see it because of the. No, they got it out pretty good. You can kind of see it there. So, Silver Surfer #4. Just a great cover. But when I seen it, it's just one of those books. When I seen it, I knew what it was. I love the cover, and I couldn't turn the price down. It was a great price. We have next up. This one's pretty cool. First appearance of Zarko, the Tomorrow Man. Second appearance of Odin. This book is from November 1962. Journey into Mystery #86. So graded at a 5.5. Second appearance of Odin. Hey, that's just a cool cover. Some Jack Kirby art. Yeah, Stan Lee and Larry Lieber stories. Jack Kirby, Don Heck, and Steve Ditko art. Jack Kirby and Dick Ayers cover. So there's a lot of people on this book. It just looks. I just love the cover. Again, a lot of these came from a comic store. One of my little honey holes that I'm not going to share with you guys because I don't want everybody blowing it up. This one is another one I was excited for. I knew it wasn't going to come back anything. I knew it was going to come back mid-grade, but I'm happy with the 6.5. There was a lot of creasing in it, a lot of color breaking marks. Hero Restoration did a really good job. They cleaned it up really good. Yeah, I'm impressed. It is a off-white to white pages Captain America 117, first appearance of Falcon. I'm excited. Origin and first appearance of the Falcon, Sam Wilson, and Red Wing. Red Skull appearance, MODOK cameo. There we go. Off-white to white pages. It only gets better from here, guys. So what is that? 2 first appearances? Next up, we have, I'll throw this one at you guys. Here's a DC book. You don't see these a lot, people getting graded. This is a Golden Age book. This is from 1949, off-white pages. Detective Comics 153. First appearance of Roy Raymond, TV detective. Impossible but true begins. Batman's flying through the sky, getting blown out. Now, there is a lot of creasing on the side here. I don't think you guys can really see it that well, but it is a black cover. And you could tell it had been read. There was a smudge of some kind on the cover, and you can tell they got it off. It removes a little bit of ink, but it looks a lot better than what it did. It honestly looked like a greasy fingerprint. Those freaking greasy fingerprints. Doesn't look like they could get a lot of that staining out of the front cover. That's a hard cover, though. I mean, that's those lights. That's yellow. I mean, it's hard to get color off of that, or dirt off of yellow like that. The back is, I mean, it's dingy. I mean, it's clean. It's a clean book. You can tell they did a good job on it. 7.5 off-white pages. Detective Comics 153 from 1949. I'm excited to have this one. I'm a Batman fan. I don't know what this coupon is for. How to use your $5 shipping kit coupon. Oh, they want shipping kits? And I'm good. If you want good videos on how to ship your product, your comics, hit up like Comic Tom or Reggie. They put out some good videos on how to ship your comics. I love comics. I think has one, and ETA Nick. Here's my 2 favorite books that I was excited to show off. This one, I didn't know how it was going to turn out because it's a square bound, but it's Giant Size X-Men #1, 1975, off-white to white pages, 8.0. So that's definitely one of, if not the highlighter. It's definitely the most valuable book out of the bunch. But I'm super excited. I'm a huge X-Men fan. I have an X-Men tattoo on my chest. My brother's a huge Wolverine fan too, so he'll be cool. He'll be really glad to see this. This is the second appearance of Wolverine. This is the first appearance of Storm, Colossus, Thunderbird, Nightcrawler. You just can't get a better book, man. This is so underrated and just continuously goes up. I'm so happy I picked this up. I paid a pretty penny for this. I am really stingy when it comes to my books. I do not pay top dollar for a lot of stuff. I shop around. I wait for dollar bins. I wait for half off sales, annual sales. I'm very fortunate to live in the state I live in, where we have multiple comic stores. I have like 6 just around me. If I feel like making that drive. So yeah, I'm real excited to have this one. There's some Marvel shipping up here. They did a good job pressing out everything. The spine actually, I don't know if they did anything to the spine. I want to say it looks better, but maybe it's just because of the case. But I'm really excited. This one stays in the PC forever. Now, I told you guys in the beginning, I had a book that is the only one in existence graded at this level. This is a DC book. It's actually a Fawcett Publications. It's the first appearance of Mr. Tawny. It's a Golden Age book from 1947. It has white pages and a black cover. It is Captain Marvel number 79 and a 9.2. If you go to CGC, you will not see another Captain Marvel 79 graded at a 9.2, especially You won't find anything with white pages, I'm pretty sure, because everything on there I seen was all below 9s, around like 8.5 or less. I think there might have been an 8.0, maybe a little, maybe an 8.5, but this is the only one that I seen on the census. And the fact that it is a golden age, I feel like it has the trifecta for me. It has a black cover, white pages, and a first appearance. So thank you guys for checking out my video. Really appreciate it. Questions, concerns, let me know. If you have any serious offers on those, on that Fantastic Four book, I think it was, or no, Silver Surfer 4, let me know. Y'all have a good day.